Welcome to Bit to Cut. This is the number 6 tutorial for making the Chinese knot. Okay, so this knot, the name of this knot is called the snake knot. Okay, so why is it called the snake knot? Okay, very simple. Actually, it looks like a snake according to the explanation. Okay, so this knot is not is just a normal straight knot and is suitable for making necklace and bracelet also. Okay, so without further ado, let us start the tutorial for making this knot. Okay, so to start making this snake knot, first you need to join two lines together, two lines of a different color. Okay, and then next get a clip and clip it onto a support. Okay, so when we make this snake knot, we will want to leave some excess on the top, so later you can use this part to tie it to something or to hang it onto something for decorative purpose. So how much you want is entirely up to you. So say for example I leave around around excess of 5 cm. Okay, so I'm going to clip this to the top, to the support. Okay, so I will just press about 5 cm excess, so I just clip it here for easier making. Okay, so now this is clipped and we can start making the knot. Okay, so this to make this knot. Okay, now with these two different color string, I will just for easy understanding and demonstration, I will call this the right string, and this one I call it the right string, and this one I call it the left string. Okay, first we need to make a round circle, something like this, using the right string. So I have to take note. You have to take note that the string coming from the top will go underneath bottom, and the part where it forms the loop will go above. Okay, so you make something like this, and next you bring the left string over to the top and you get something like this. Okay, so with the left string, which is this red string, you take up the end. Okay, take out this end and move it underneath the right string, the circle which you just formed, and pull it through. After you pull it through, you bring it to the left side, and now you get something like this. Okay, so I need to shift the formation of the knot higher up so that I won't get too much excess, because previously we have already leave some excess behind the clipboard. Okay, so we get something like this with the left string crossing over to the right side. Okay, and then next, with this red string, which was previously the left side, we form another circle like this. Okay, so with the below part forming the part which is forming the circle on top, lay on top, so you get something like this. Once you get something like this, you take this previously left string, the end, and pull it through the circle which was formed by the previously that is the right string. Put it behind and pull it through, underneath and pull it through, and you get something like this. Okay, so this one is the first knot. Okay, to complete the formation of the first knot, you just simply pull it and make sure you pull it right, you adjust it right to the space, right to the sufficient length that you want on the top. Okay, so you should be able to get something like this. Make sure the knob is fully flush, not totally tightened but fully flush, so that you won't leave any spacing, which later it will cause the knob to deform, right? So now let me leave some more excess. Okay, so now I got a excess length of around 5 cm at the top. Okay. Now let me clip it back. Okay, so now we have already formed the first knob. Okay, all we need to do is just continue making more knobs using the same method. Okay, so now let me continue the second knob. Okay, first we form the circle using the right string. Okay, with the top side going underneath the formation of the circle of the string. Okay, now with the left string, just take the left string, put it on top, and take the end, go through the circle, and then go through the circle, which was, and get something like this. And the next step, just take the end again, move it to the right side, so that the left string is now has now become the right string. Okay, so you get something like this. Okay, now the left string is now actually on the right. And next, take the end of the previously left string and lift up this circle, pull it underneath, so it goes underneath the circle, and pull. And you get something like this again. It's exactly the same as what we have done for the first knob, and you just pull it. So while you are pulling it, you have to make sure that the knob that is formed is not being deformed. So you have to form the knob in such a way that you intended it to. Okay, so we do not want to have too much excess over here. So how do we solve this? You flip it over from below, you pull this and make sure it's being flush right to the end, and pull the yellow string, flush the left string to the top to get the correct formation for the knob. Okay, so just pull it. Okay, so you see over here you may have some excess over here, so you need to flush it in order to get the formation nicely. To flush it, you just pull some more excess. Alright, now the knob is formed. You should be able to get something like this. Okay, so all you need to do, you just need to continue to make the knob using the same method which I show you for step 1 and step 2 until you finally get the length of the knob that you want to form. Okay. Okay, so you see over here, this one is the completed snake knob. Okay, so this is how it will look like after you have finished making it. And yeah, it's actually 2 color mixture with alternate yellow and red. Okay, and this part you can hang on to something, and over here you can tie to an ornament or a 3D print design and hang it to your handphone, or even you can make it to a bracelet or even a necklace. You make it longer. Okay, thank you for watching, and remember to catch up on my tutorial 7.